What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Nick from Australia YouTube channel. Hope you guys are all doing well for your Thursday night here in Australia. It is 9:08 p.m. October 3rd, 2024, and we are back for some more Super League content. The Super League semi-finals this weekend, man. It is going to be big. Couple of absolute crackers. The winners advance to the grand final. The loser goes home and completely misses out. But hey, the winner making the grand final, man, it's gonna be huge, man. It is gonna be huge. Of course, if you guys are brand new to the channel, don't forget to like the live stream and subscribe to the channel. Hope you are all doing good. Hello to the chat. We got Tom, big Wigan fan. We got Rishi. We got Josh Reberos, 2024. Hello to everyone else that is watching. I probably should promote these Super League streams probably a bit more than what I do, because every time I go live, no one knows I'm live. Everyone watches it back later, but that's all good. That's something to work on going into the new year. But just a quick recap of last week. Obviously, disappointing for my team, the Salford Red Devils, who have been eliminated. They were taken out by the Leigh Leopards. And I must say, congratulations to the Leigh Leopards. They were the better team, and they deserve to advance to the semi-final against Wigan. Disappointing end to the year for my Salford boys. I think as a Salford fan, we were definitely a little bit disappointing. I feel as we may have wasted the season just a little bit, but that's just my opinion. And obviously, the Warrington versus St. Helens game was absolutely insane, man. You had St. Helens leading 16 points to 4. They looked like they were going to win. Everyone was calling Warrington bottle jobs again because they got a history of not winning big games and whatnot. And they get it back to 16 all. They go in front for Matty Ashton, 22-16. Then John Bennison scores in the corner with about 2.5 minutes, maybe a minute to go. Mark Percival kicks the goal from the sideline, 22 all. And then George Williams steps up. And that's why he's the England halfback. George Williams steps up, kicks the field goal, and Warrington win. And they advance to the semi-final where they will take on Hull KR. It's going to be huge. It's going to be friggin' huge, man. So let's talk about that game. Let's talk about it. Hull KR versus Warrington. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. This is on Saturday morning for us here in Australia. I think it's a 5 a.m. kickoff. Let me just confirm that with you guys, because I know there's a mixture of people that watch this in Australia and a mixture that watch it over in the UK, so I don't want to get mixed up with time zones. So this is a 5 a.m. kickoff on Saturday morning for people that are in New South Wales, Australia. So massive game, man. Hull KR v Warrington. And if you're in England, it's a 8 o'clock kickoff, which ain't bad as well. It's at Craven Park. Hull KR have had the week off. They're going to be fresh and they're going to be ready to go against the Warrington side that has been outstanding all season. So it's going to be a hell of a game, man. Now, Hull KR, again, a bit like Wigan, and I'll get to Wigan and Leigh in just a little bit, but I feel like having the week off is a huge advantage, but it can work both ways. It can go against you, but because Hull KR, all I've been hearing is, the whole town's been patting them on the back and giving them huge raps and whatnot, and it can work both ways, man. Warrington, they look like they were dead and buried against St. Helens, but they fought back and they got it done. The only thing that was last week's game their grand final. Now, I'm not here to knock Warrington, but to come back from 12, get in front, and then obviously St. Helens almost stole it at the end with it going to golden point, and George Williams finishing it with the field goal. My question is, how much did that take out of the Warrington Wolves? How much did that take out of them? Was last week at the Halliwell Jones Stadium against St Helens. Was that their grand final? That is the $1 million question. Was that their grand final? I guess we're going to have to wait and see. But it's going to be a hell of a game, man. Hull KR are the favourites at $1.70. Warrington, $2.10. So if you like Warrington, $2.10 is a good price. It's a very good price for Warrington. But my tip for the game, it's gonna be interesting, man. Like, will Hull KR, will they handle the expectations? Will they do what they're expected to do? Or are Warrington going to continue their wave of momentum? I'm just a little bit worried about last week. Might took it out of them. Look, I'm going to tip Hull KR to win. I'm going to tip Hull KR. I think it's going to be a really close game, though. I don't think there'll be much in it. I think Warrington have got the class to keep it close. I'm going to go Hull KR by 8 points. I think it's going to be a really tight battle. Hull Kingston Rovers to win and advance to the grand final. Hull KR by 8. I'll go with a scoreline of 26 points to 18. And for the first try scorer, I'm actually going to go with Peter Hiku. I think Hiku's been playing some really good footy this season. And I think on that right edge, Hull KR do tend to go there quite a bit. I know they attack left a lot with Mikey Lewis and whatnot, with Ryan Hall on that left wing. But I think Peter Hiku can score the first try. I'm going to back it in. So Peter Hiku to score the first try. Hull Kingston Rovers by 8 should be a very good semi-final. And we get to the other semi-final now, which is Wigan versus Leigh. And this is going to be interesting as well, man, because Wigan, odds-on favourites to win. Everyone thinks they'll win, but you can't ride off the Leigh Leopards. Wigan are $1.15. The Leigh Leopards are at $4.50. So a very good price for the Leigh Leopards there. Wigan, they won the grand final last year. They know how to win these type of games, and they know how to get to the big dance. But they're taking on a Leigh Leopards side who they went to Salford last week and they defended their absolute arse off, and they ended up getting the result. And I really liked the way the Leigh Leopards went about their business last week. I thought they played a very, very good brand of football. Their defense in particular was great, and their defense is going to have to be good again because you're playing a Wigan team who are practically full strength. They got most of their players back on deck, and they've had the week off. They're fresh as, and they're going to be a bit like Hull KR. They're going to be fresh and ready to go. Now, the Leigh Leopards, I mean, Warrington for me, like, obviously, I think they took a lot of, I think Warrington may have, that game against St Helens may have took a lot out of them. But when it comes to the Leigh Leopards, I think it's the opposite. I think the Leigh Leopards got a lot of confidence out of last week, and I don't think they're going to be as fatigued as Warrington was. So this is going to be a very interesting game, man. And one thing I am worried about with the Leigh Leopards is no Josh Charnley. That's a big loss. Josh Charnley's been their main attacking weapon on the left-hand side most of the year. So they are definitely going to miss him. I'm not sure who's going to play the wing. I believe it might be, could be Hanley. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going to check if the Leigh Leopards squad has come out because the Wigan one has. I don't think it has. But the Wigan team is out. So the Leigh Leopards one probably wouldn't be far behind it. But it's going to be a hell of a game, man. It's going to be a hell of a game. Wigan should win, but you just never know. You just never know this time here. Let me just have another quick look on X or Twitter if the Leigh Leopards team has been released or not. Here we go. Leigh Leopards. Surely it's been released. Surely they would announce it by now. If Wigan announced theirs like 10 minutes ago, surely Leigh... No, they still haven't announced their fucking team. They'll probably announce it when I end this stream. But Look, man, it is what it is. Wigan against Leigh. I think Wigan are going to win. I know it sounds really boring, and I know you don't want to see. I mean, everyone loves an underdog, but Wigan versus Leigh, I think Wigan will win, but it'll be a closer game than what people think. It'll be a lot closer than what people think. So we'll see what happens. I am going to tip Wigan to win. I'll go Wigan by 10. Wigan by 10. I think the Leopards will give them a game. I just think Charnley's a big loss on that left edge. I'm not sure if Kai O'Donnell will be back. He was ruled out last week late against Salford. So they are definitely going to need Kai O'Donnell in this game. They'll probably name him. But they will need him for this game for sure. Wigan's. So that means the Leigh Leopards' left edge won't be as lethal. So Wigan's right edge will be looking to attack that. So, Junior Nesbar, Adam Kieran, and Abbas Miski, they could have a field day on that right edge if O'Donnell's out and Charnley won't be there. So watch out for that Wigan right edge. But Wigan by 10. First try score, I'm going to go with the right edge back rower, Junior Nesbar. I think he can crash over for the first try, but yeah, Wigan to win. So I'm going to go Hull KR by 8, Wigan by 10. Should be good semi-finals. And just, by the way, the Wigan versus Leigh Leopards game kicks off on Sunday morning at 3:30 a.m. Very ugly time slot for myself, but I'll be doing my best to watch it. And 5:30 in the UK. So interesting stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm going Hull KR by 8, and I'm going Wigan by 10. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And yes, good luck to everyone, and see you in the next one.